Hi, and welcome to another episode of Mr. Puzzle. Today we will talk about the assembly of a truncated icosahedron out of these single parts here. 1 week ago I showed you the manufacturing of the single parts, how I did it. Today we will talk about the assembly. If you look here, we have two kind of parts. We have a hexagon shape and we have a pentagon shape. And this, why we need two different shapes, we will understand better when we look at the assembly. We have 20 of the hexagons and 12 of the pentagons. I will just put them aside and start with the assembly. In addition to the plastic parts, we also have, I think, 32 rubber bands. So, how to start? We're gonna start by connecting two black hexagons to one white pentagon. And then we continue and connect another two black hexagons here. And this puzzle is, let's say, there probably will be some kind of discussion in the comments if this is a puzzle or not. Actually, what's difficult here, or from my point of view, it's more like a dexterity game than a puzzle, because the assembly can be quite challenging. I tried different approaches, and I show you now my approach where I think it works the best. But I failed a few times, therefore it's not that easy as it seems. So, if we are in this condition, we will continue with some white pieces and put them in around here. But you will now notice that they will not fit properly here. So if we attach the part here, it will be aligned like this. We attach another one here. Another one over here. Now you can already see that the pentagon shapes do not fit in this flat condition, because it will result in gaps over here. But later you will see that it makes sense. Also here we see we need now to connect this white part, that's pentagon, to the one over here. Like this. We're gonna connect this one over here to this one, and we see that we are done when each of the hexagons here inside has 3 rubber bands crossing the part. So, in this condition, we are, due to the force of the rubber bands, we are already in a pretty stable condition, so I can even lift it here in the middle. This enables me to take it and turn it around, like this. And now I will continue and try to form or to give it a 3-dimensional shape. And then you will see that the hexagons and the pentagons will fit, and actually this pentagon shaped to hexagon shaped contact here is necessary. So I carefully bend them to the top. This is one critical step here where you can fail actually and the whole puzzle can implode. One already disconnected, which is not a problem. I can attach it later again. This happens from time to time. Now you can see that I gave it kind of a 3-dimensional shape. Like this. I will connect also this one again. Now I need to be, from this point, I need to be very careful with the handling to not destroy the structure or make it implode. So as you can see here now, we have now a three-dimensional shape. And we will now continue building the parts layer by layer and form a sphere out of it. So next, and this is another critical point now, next we need to put another part in, but what makes it very difficult here is that we need to keep it in place and we need to connect it to two rubber bands, because one rubber band will not be enough to keep it in place. So at first I'm gonna connect the first rubber band over here, and now it would destroy itself if I would release this one. Therefore I have to put it here and keep it in place. And now I need to attach the next rubber band over here. And while keeping it in place, I will get it here down to the white part, the white pentagon. And this is a very difficult step. But as soon as I have it in, it will stay in position. This one fell down, but it doesn't matter. I can easily connect it again. And now I will continue adding here one hexagon by one all around to give it a more stable structure. Okay, here we go. So we have this three-dimensional shape now. And now the most difficult part is done. We will add now the white pieces by taking out the rubber bands over here and just connecting it one by one to the white piece, pentagon pieces. So over here, we do it over here, we do it over here. Being very careful not to destroy everything. Number one is in. Now it's already pretty robust, even if some rubber bands come off. And you can see in the inside how well the parts are fitting. If you look here inside, part to part, they are connected very well. This 20-degree angle works out pretty good. And there are no gaps at all. At least no visible gaps. And now we connect. We have only one of the pentagons left for the top. And we're gonna connect now the remaining hexagon pieces. And for this we attach it down here to the white pentagon. And connect another hexagon here on the top, like this. And then just need to add the remaining white pentagon. One more rubber band over here. Directly connected to the pentagon. And then all around one more over here. should be all rubber bands now. I will connect them all to the top. And we are done. And you see all that it remains quite flexible. So the Chattel Pocket 83, for example, put a balloon inside and blow it up to a very big one, which looks pretty nice. But you can see it's flexible, but it comes back in the initial shape or not. Pretty much every time, depending of course how much you deform it. So it's a pretty nice toy. The assembly is pretty satisfying. It's a lot of fun. If you're interested to do it, download the data as mentioned. I put the link in the description. And just let me know if you like it. And until next time, keep on puzzling.